Well, hello friends, it's Amy Frillici with the Gathering Inkspiration Stamp Studio. And today I have a fun new card to show you. I have been playing with a bunch of our new products that as demonstrators we could pre-order out of our next annual catalog, our 2018-19 annual catalog. So there is a beautiful suite of products called the Share What You Love suite, and there were like 3 different bundles that we could order, and then a bunch of other items kind of that we could order a la carte as demonstrators. You still have time if you think that you would like to order any of the bundles or the a la carte items. If you sign up to be a demonstrator, and I'll give you the link right in the details to the YouTube video, you can order these products right now too. If not, as a customer, starting, I think it's May 1st, or the beginning of May for sure, you can order each of the bundles in this Share What You Love suite of products. And I'll give you details in the YouTube video as well on the bundles that you can order. But I have just been having so much fun. I've just started playing with these products, and I just can't wait to show you guys them all. So I'm going to start with the Designer Series paper. It's called the Share What You Love. Let me make sure. Yep, Share What You Love Specialty Designer Series paper. So make sure I get that fanned out enough. So can you guys all see that? And then watch when I kind of tip it. Do you see, ooh, that pretty pearlized action that happens? And oop, I forgot one of the sheets. I'm going to show you the one that we're using. I will show you that when we actually put it on our card, because I'm seeing, I know we have 6 sheets of Designer Series paper. So anyway, this is the one side that has that really pretty pearlized, the pearlized accents, and then on the other side, we'll flip these over. So this is the back side of all of those pieces. So no pearlized action on these, but just some really kind of fun, just some different patterns, some kind of subtle pattern right there, and then just some other really very pretty patterns. And then they also came out with a cardstock pack. So we can always use the basics, right? So you actually get 4 different colors in this coordinating cardstock pack, the Share What You Love cardstock pack. So you're going to get 24 sheets, so 6 of each of these colors. So you may recognize our returning Mint Macaron, one of our old in colors, coming back now as a core color. And then this is one of our new in colors, the Grapefruit Grove. And then this is Old Olive and Rich Raspberry. You probably recognize those because we've had those for a while. But a couple of new colors and then a couple of existing core colors. So great pack of cardstock that works beautifully with that Designer Series paper. They also came out with these beautiful, these are pearlized doilies, they're called. So you get 24 doilies in the pack, and if you can see, so here's kind of, can you see how they're pearlized on here also? I'm hoping I'm getting the right shimmer. And then they're just white on the back, so if you ever need just kind of a basic white doily, you've got that side, and then the pearlized doily on that side right there. And then we have, this is a beautiful embossing folder. This is the Lovely Floral Dynamic Textured Impressions embossing folder. So basically it's one of our thick embossing folders. So if you can see that, very, very thick, and then that beautiful flower. You can't see it very well on the embossing folder itself, and then this is a smaller picture of it, but it's just beautiful. We had one kind of like this, like a half size one, so that retired a couple of years ago, so I'm excited to see something fun, beautiful floral like that back in our embossing folder options. And then we have the Love What You Do photopolymer stamp set. So we've got some great sentiments here. There's one that says, "It's a beautiful day. I'm lucky to have a friend like you. Thank you and love what you do." And then we've got this kind of watercolor wash, and then a bunch of flowers and leaves, and then you can kind of fill in some of the detail with those other little watercolor wash stamps there also. So a gorgeous stamp set. And then we also, this is so much fun. I think I love the box as much as I love what's inside the box. So they put our statement of the heart, which I love. It says to share what we do, or excuse me, to love what we do and share what we love as we help others enjoy creativity in worthwhile accomplishments. In this, we make a difference. So what a wonderful statement of the heart. And then the box, oh my gosh. Okay, so there's the lid, and then here is what is inside. Oops, I actually already pulled something out. I'll show you those in just a sec. So we have, this is some white thread. It's definitely thinner. It's not baker's twine. It's a white thread. And then this is Mossy Meadow, kind of in white striped baker's twine. And then check these guys out. They're almost like, they're a die cut, but they almost have like kind of a wood look to them. They're a little bit thicker, I would say, but the edges almost look like they were cut from a piece of wood. You can see it maybe a little bit better live than you can on the video, but you get a couple of sheets of those and then a couple of sheets of the smaller die cuts that, again, you can kind of see that little tan or brown edging around them. So very, very cool. I would do your stamping first and then pop those out because they are kind of held in there nicely right now. So then the other thing, we are actually using one of the little bits in, this is the rest of the little embellishment kit. So I don't know, can you guys see those? There are some little paper clips that come in, probably our new gray that I cannot think of the name of right now, and then another little paper clip, the Grapefruit Grove paper clips, and then lastly, and maybe I should pull one of these out because we're going to use one of these beautiful metal flowers, like a rose probably. And the great thing, can you see on the back side, they come with a glue dot already attached, so you just peel that little sticker off and then your glue dot is all ready to go. So I'm afraid I'm not going to take it out just yet. I'll show you when we go to put it on our project. I'm afraid I'm going to lose it otherwise when I start shuffling everything around. So anyway, lots of awesome, beautiful new products to choose from. And like I said, if you're a demonstrator, you can order right now. If you're not a demonstrator and you want to sign up to be, then you can order these products right now. If not, you have to just wait until the beginning of May and then you can order these bundles too. So either way, you'll be able to get your hands on these products very, very soon. So let's do our stamping first. We are going to use our Rich Razzleberry ink. Okay, and we're going to do our, as always, nice easy tap, tap, tap. This is the Love What You Do stamp. And we're going to stamp that guy right on there. I love the font. I'm always like a huge fan of those cursive fonts because I really wish I could write like that, I think, as part of it. And then with our Old Olive ink pad with these pretty flowers, going to do this nice easy tap, tap, tap. And I did stamp off because I want it to be a little bit lighter. And then I'm just going to kind of put that right down below there. Yeah, and it's actually still pretty inky too. I think if it were darker, it would be too much. So I'm happy with how that looks. Now we can die cut this piece. So I'm going to grab the Big Shot. I've got my magnetic platform as always for my thinlits and framelits. One clear piece underneath. We're going to lay our cardstock right on there. And then this is one of the circle stitched shape framelits. This is the second smallest. And we're just going to lay that right on there and do our, actually maybe I'm going to put that down a little bit. There we go. Put our other clear piece on top and then crank our handle. We'll make that die cut. And then I'm going to show you guys the new embossing folder. Okay. So for that one, we need our Big Shot platform and just one of our clear cutting pads. Okay, so I've got a piece of, this cardstock is Rich Razzleberry, and it measures 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, okay? And then here's my embossing folder. So with this embossing folder, you want to make sure that you can read the word Sizzix and Stampin' Up, that those are kind of on the top side, because of, otherwise it'd kind of emboss inside out. Does that make sense? Or deboss almost. So I want this embossing, let me think about this. I want it to be kind of in the top right corner of my paper because this is kind of covered up with other things. So I wanted you to be able to see that kind of popping out of the side there. So I'm going to put that in like that, right? And then I'm going to lay this down. And then, like I said, just one clear cutting pad on top. Just make sure this is over far enough so you don't rumple up your paper when you crank this handle. Sorry for the shaky here. Okay. We've got that. Actually, I'm going to just move the Big Shot right out of the way and show you what we end up with. So there's our embossing folder and then the beautiful, I love, can you guys see that? I love that embossing. Okay, and then I'm going to pop this other guy out of our circle. So we've got that one. So I think we are about ready to put our card together. The last thing I'm going to do, I just have a scrap of Old Olive cardstock, and then with my 2 1/4 inch circle punch, I'm just going to punch a circle with that guy. Okay, so that's all you need there. Excuse me, I'm bumping things, aren't I? Okay, so here we go. We are ready to put it together. All right, so I am going to add, Oh, this was the piece that I didn't show you before too, the last piece of the designer series paper. And actually, can you see the paper is like on the outside of the lid of the box? I don't think this is maybe not quite as pearlized on the box as the paper is, if you can kind of see that shimmering. And then this is another pattern in that designer series paper. I love those two together. Can you see the floral and then the stripe? I think my wheels are turning. Another fun project in mind right there. Okay, so let's see, we're gonna add our adhesive to our piece of cardstock. And actually I should tell you, this cardstock measures 2 inches by 5 1/4 inches. Actually, designer series paper it is. This designer series paper measures 2 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And then I'm gonna just lay that right on there, okay? And then I'm gonna add some more adhesive on the back here. And then we're just gonna add this to our card base, okay? And let me show you measurements on this one too, because I jumped past that, didn't I? So here's our piece of 8.5 by 11 rich raspberry cardstock that you could get in your Share What You Love cardstock pack if you don't have this color already. So it measures the 8.5 by 11. We cut it in half at 5 1/2 inches, and then we scored it in half at 4 1/4 inches, okay? So we're gonna take this piece and we're gonna fold it right over, and then we're gonna add this piece that we've embossed and put our designer series paper strip on, okay? Then I'm gonna grab one of my doilies, and I did remember too to bring my silicone craft or silicone rubber sheet over, because this I think is the easiest way to add adhesive to something like this doily, because it's got all those little cutouts. If you were to do this directly on your work paper, you'd get adhesive all over, but on your silicone craft sheet you get lots of glitter if you played with glitter, which apparently I have, but nothing sticks to the adhesive anyway, doesn't stick to it. Okay, so we're gonna add that doily right about there, I'd say. And it doesn't matter that some of that adhesive is maybe popping through there, because we're gonna cover it up with our other pieces. So now I'm gonna put some adhesive on the back of my stitched shape circle and add it to my old olive circle. And then I'm gonna grab my dimensionals. I kind of liked this popped up a little bit. So we're gonna put a couple dimensionals on the back of this guy. Oops, that's going off the edge there. Okay, peel off the backs of these guys, all right? And we're gonna add him right on there. So you can see this is pretty simple. I was just envisioning how I could put all of these things together, and then I couldn't not use one of these beautiful flowers, these roses. Okay, so here we're gonna pull one of these guys out. So let me show you like really up close. Can you guys see? Oh, it's just so pretty, and they're really nice. They're not super thick, so I'm actually gonna try to mail these cards. I'm gonna cover, I'll tell you that secret in just a sec. I have to concentrate on peeling my my backing. So there's the glue dot. Can you see that? A nice good sized glue dot, and then we're just gonna put him right about there. Okay, so what do you guys think? Oh my gosh, I love that shimmery pearlized pearl. I'm gonna call it like pearlescence. I think that's my new word for this. But anyway, I love that pearlescence on that designer paper. The embossing folder is so pretty. And then the pearlized doilies and that beautiful new metallic rose. I'm sure there's an official name and I didn't even look them up yet. But just love this card. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope you were inspired today. As always, make sure you check out my blog at gatheringinkspiration.com for lots of other ideas. I'm going to be featuring lots of new product as we're able to pre-order. I'm just so excited, like I said, to get the new annual catalog and all the products in it. So check out my blog if you're interested in ordering any of the bundles, and I'll put the details about the bundles on my blog and then in the details to the YouTube video. So you can shop anytime online at amysuzanne.stampinup.net if you'd like to order one of these bundles. Make sure you grab the host code over on my blog. When you use that and shop online, if you spend at least $50, I always send you a free embellishment in your thank you card. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to everybody soon. Bye-bye.